All right, there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, you guys. What day is it? Friday. Happy Friday. I was going to say Saturday. That's the day ahead. Ronnie the Scott, thank you so much for subscribing. That's super exciting. Heck yeah. Oh, and you did it for 3 months. Thank you so much, Ronnie. That's super sweet. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in there. Have good weeks. Happy to have you here. I'm just going to go ahead and set up my game really quick here. I was totally prepared for this. Don't even worry about it. Okay. I'm really hoping that this is going to be the final stretch for this case that we're on. I'm pretty sure we're this close to finishing off the second game, and then we're going to be taking a break. Because not only do I want to play more of My Hero Academia All's Justice, but I also want to take a look at other games in the area. We are still going to be playing All's Justice, but there's a lot of other games that I've been having my eye on for a while now. So first things first, we don't want to leave ourselves hanging with this one. And I think after playing this for over a year now, I'm pretty sure it's been over a year, we're allowed to take a break. You know what? Actually, I can fact check myself. Hold on. I can literally fact check myself because I can check the playlist on YouTube to see when this started. So let me, hold on. I gotta figure out how my phone works again. Here we go. All right, hold on a minute. When did I start this journey? It's been a year. I confirmed. It has been a year. All right, yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm pretty sure this is this right here. Do not wait. Oh yeah, load the data. I thought I accidentally selected deleted. I would have cried. I would have cried if I actually deleted it. Yippee! I'm actually loving the fact that you guys are loving the new sound effects on Twitch. YouTube, I'm so sorry. I really wish I could add sound effects for you guys to play with. If anyone is a member, I do have fun little emotes that you can also use. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian, no way, not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. And now we're just spamming, and now we're just trying them all. Heck yeah. I will let you know, they do have a cooldown to them, so you won't be able to spam them. My angst while listening to Hannah play. Yes, tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Don't forget to love yourselves. She's your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. So if it wasn't her, who else could it honestly be? The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after the ceremony, during the break, oh, this is new. I was sleeping like a log the entire time. See? She could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your I always said this wrong. Hakama. I gotta hydrate! Oh, we also got a snack time. I have a better snack option. I am now eating cashews. I don't know. I actually really like cashews. This is a good switch for me. Welcome in, that Theory and Avery. Hold on, it's gonna pop. Okay, that wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was gonna be. Hi, Soy Mage. Is this close?
But this is as close to a Valentine's
insane and awesome. So thank you so much. I did add that little audio too for when people
Drop it.
Oh my god. I've given you guys too much power apparently. Because I know that a lot of you in this stream have like stacked up your channel points that you've never used. So now those channel points are gonna start going down because you're actually using them now. I love your vids. Oh, thank you. Welcome in, everybody on YouTube. Again, YouTube, I really wish I could give you sound alerts, but YouTube does not give me that option yet. Then, dude, you're saying it really was her? Yeah, she's the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida. Or maybe it's Corrida. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. But why? I thought she was buds with Juan. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? This definitely is not the voice I gave him. But you know what? Free liberty. We're literally at the end of our rope here. I need to posture check. So yeah, I have enough for 10 drop-its for Skyrim. see, that's dangerous right there. That is so dangerous. Hi, I'm new. Well, hi there. It'll be all right. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, what if you actually are the killer? Like, the more I'm thinking about this, what if it actually was him? I know, I get it. We're supposed to make him acquitted. We're supposed to get the not guilty verdicts, but there's a lot of suspicious things happening here. I got the Jack custom Funko today. Ooh, oh, that's super sweet, Topaz. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, you haven't missed much. Don't even worry about it. My local Mehir department store has volume 39 and 42 of My Hero Academia. Grab it. Grab it right now. Anyway, okay. Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right? Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts as her strength and reason to live. Doomed, yep. Oh, yep. I forgot to put that warning. I should have remembered. So sorry. So sorry. Trigger warning right now for suicide events. Oops. I really didn't think they were gonna show that photo again, but I should have known better. Figured out your channel name. I kept seeing so many reposts and I love them so much. Yeah, and on almost any actually all my social medias, I will either be Big Sis of Anime or Cackle Queen. So this YouTube that you're seeing me stream in real time, this is my only YouTube account. I know there's plenty of people out there taking my content and reposting it. There's plenty. Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder? And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Miss Corrida. All to get the suicide note back. That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me. What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impacts. I don't know, who did it? It was Edgeworth. It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Did Edgeworth get Maya kidnapped? No. No. Maybe? No. I wouldn't put it above him. Anyway, don't let your guard down next. Is your P.O. box still open? Yes! I would buy them, but I'm kind of broke, and they are $8.99 each. Ah, no, I get you. Hi there, okay, Patricia. Welcome in. What game are you playing? This is the Ace Attorney Trilogy. We are currently in the second game of the trilogy, and we're actually about to finish it off today. Do you know Danganronpa? I think that you'll love it. It's kind of like the game you're playing. Okay, actually, I have tried Danganronpa before. Unfortunately, Danganronpa is not my cup of tea, so I'm so sorry. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed. Subpoenaed. I'm gonna go with that. Hey there, Disabled Gamer. Welcome in. We are just getting into the nitty-gritty foundation of this final trial. I'm still pretty positive we're in the second game of the trilogy. So basically, this is the end of it. Not the end of everything, but the end of the second game. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. What's a P.O. box? Post office box. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room. Oh, there she is. It was $65. Oh my goodness, for a custom Funko Pop? I wouldn't be surprised, but like, dang. Sapianod is with an sound. Oh, so Sapianod. Who made these words? I don't know those words. What's your occupation? I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt on guard. I don't remember what voice I gave her. You can call me DG or Chippy. Okay, I will do my best to remember. I might need a couple reminders. What is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. Ah, no. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have never heard of Gossipland. Boy, you were all over it last time. Don't even lie. Okay. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relationship to the victim. Or your relation to the victim, my bad. Ooh, you were seeing him? It wasn't a lie? I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between... Excuse me. Ooh, I'm literally choking on... So it was a fry and bait matter. Was that a bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. But I can't even have like a serious conversation right now because of all the music going on. I hope you have a good day. Oh, thank you. What game is this? This is Ace Attorney. You gave us too much power and we gave it in enhance. Well, don't make me raise prices. I have that power. What did that say? Hannah, Owl House creator posted that Owl House is coming back as a graphic novel. Woo! Anyway, I didn't kill him. No one is accusing you of that. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. I beg to differ. How many stories are in Ace Attorney game? A lot. There's actually a lot. Because right after the trilogy, I actually have the next game. But again, I've been playing Ace Attorney for a year. We're only on the second. I'm pretty sure we're only on the second game right now. So after we finish this, we are going to be taking an Ace Attorney break. There should be disabled. Oh, these should be disabled for a game that needs Hannah to talk as much as she does. I can disable them for the stream if people abuse them. Bring. I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. Yeah, so apparently she didn't kill him, but if she didn't, then who did? That's the whole question is who killed the guy? Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. Y'all stay safe out there. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's lurking in the woods. Okay. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. But Matt was sleeping, he said. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. I mean, I'd be shocked too. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as the crime scene in the photo. But who took the photo? Wait, if you were the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo, who took the photo? Oh, that's right, it was Lotta Hart that took the photo. Oh, that's right. Okay, you know what? I retract that. I remember now. I remember that. Lotta Hart found her camera. No, actually, we found her camera. Took this photo. Objection! And then that's why we're trying to get the camera back. I have the walkthrough pulled up just in case. Perfect. Beautiful. Do you have any snacks with you this time? I do. At the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing. And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. This is suspicious. This is way too convenient. Honestly, this is way too convenient for it to just be I didn't kill him, but also, I don't know. We've gotten a lot. I'm expecting like a really big curveball to come out of nowhere because all the cases in this game have been like that. It's not an obvious, straightforward answer. It's never been. Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match. Yeah, I know. In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing. Disrupt her pacing? What does that mean? She's the type of woman who's easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offenses, the instant this trial is over, understand? I'm trying my best. I've never heard of this game. So Ace Attorney is pretty much just, how do I explain it? Think of it like trial simulator. Like, you know how people go on trial when they're in trouble? It's pretty much that. Matt from his room, I went to Juan's room, and there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was the exact same scene as the crime scene. So wait a minute, that's already a contraindication, because if Matt's the one who killed him, but he was asleep, then something isn't working here. Hold on a minute. Here we go, hold on a minute. And what was Mr. On Guard doing at the time? He was taking a nap. Okay, so she also stated he was taking a nap. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony. Mr. On Guard did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken out of his room, yes? Excuse me? It? What are you?
Objection!
Oh, Edgeworth, excuse you, I'm working here! Right, I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with the subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. On Guard's knife from his room? No. Anyway. Subject, verb, object, right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may Oh, Edgeworth, how I missed you. Oh, Edgeworth, how I missed you. I didn't, but I also did. I did miss him. I also hate him. It's possible to do both, okay? It's possible to do both. Today is my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday to ya. Oh my goodness. I love court cases. They're honestly a lot of fun. After that, I went to Juan's room. And then there was his dead body. I was in shock. Were you? For someone who was in shock, you didn't really look like you were in shock. Why did you go in his room? As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes. So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? You see, that's the other problem I have, is that... Mike, hold on. Matt didn't know about the show happening. So, why wake him up? I'm gonna press that further. Is that the only reason? I beg your pardon? What are you implying? You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim? Sorry, but I didn't have any such well, no, I couldn't do that. That'd be a terrible thing to do. I was gonna say we could tell her a secret, but she kind of told us not to, so. Boo! Okay. May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to the room? I have to go. I'm a huge. Oh, bye. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. There was his dead body. I'm gonna press everything because I don't know. I gotta double check what we have for evidence. You were in shock? Actually, let me check the court record because we have the Nickel Samurai, and then we have the press conference tickets. We have the radio. Oh wait, that's my thing. We have an article, the hotel guide. We haven't even used the hotel guide map yet, so. Guitar case, we don't know where the guitar is. We have that. We have this crime photo. How did we get 2 crime photos again? Hold on. And then the button. Okay, you were in shock? What? Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Corida. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Excuse you? Are you flirting right in front of me? Anyway, somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I mean, he's got a point there. I gotta go. Sorry, Theory Neighbor, I'm gonna read this as fast as possible. Oh, okay, bye that Theory and Avery. I'm sorry you find the streams boring. I see. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured- You've poured yourself a glass of juice in front of a dead man's body? How does that make sense? Hello Kitty themed skins in Overwatch. I did hear about that. I would love to get the pom-pomper in, but I don't even play as Mercy. Juice? Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. You didn't drink any of it, did you? Huh? There were no lip marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. Yeah, who pours a glass and then doesn't drink? I wasn't feeling great, so I set the glass down without- You poured yourself a glass, saw the body, and then put it down? No, this is getting suspicious. This right here is getting suspicious. I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corida, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself a glass of juice. What is the game and age rating? Age rating is kind of tricky because I want to say it's 13 and up for Ace Attorney. I think that's about right. And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? She said she saw the body, then poured the glass. That's true. I didn't think that was possible. Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. What one thing? Oh, get Get her! No! Girl, you started talking. Question is, I think I gotta press further for that one. I think I gotta press further. Miss Andrews? I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. Ooh, here we go. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. My attention span is slowly lowering, getting bored these past few weeks. Okay, that theory and Avery, it's okay. I mean, I'm sorry you find the streams boring, but it's okay. Actually, so would I. Oh, got you like a rat in a trap. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. That is the lamest excuse ever. I had to get going, Hannah. Bye, thanks for coming in. Go ahead and do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Okay. Sorry, there we go. I didn't remove it, I just increased the channel points, and again, guys, there's gonna be some cooldowns for these times. If my system will actually save the, times. Because that's another thing.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Ace Attorney is made by Capcom, and they made Marvel vs. Capcom games, and Marvel has 2 popular lawyers, Daredevil and She-Hulk. The next Ace Attorney game should include levels for them. That would actually be awesome. Also, hydrate. I love your shorts. I love My Hero Academia. Heck yeah. It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. My question is, why is the guitar case already open? Why did you withhold an important piece of information? I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was another part of the mess. Interesting. Looks like another fact has come to light here. And I mean, in all honesty, if you're innocent, then why do you have to lie when you're at the crime scene? If you're innocent, why do you have to lie? You're already getting caught. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony. Hi, I've been sick with the flu all day today. Oh, I'm so sorry you've been sick. I hope you get better soon. Water. Could we see the picture again, Hannah? Yeah, let me show it really quick. So I have the 2 photos. That's the other photo. That's the map of the hotel. This is the first one. This is the murder scene. So we have the broken vase right there. We have the open guitar case. If she didn't touch anything but the juice, why isn't there any glass shards inside? That's another thing. There's no glass shards. So if there were and the guitar case was already open, then there's a lot of questions. The timing is gonna have to be increased. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. Didn't we find the guitar case closed? Originally, yes. If I can remember right. Right? I'm pretty sure it was. This person is very suspicious. If you have to lie in court, then I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. Are you sure about that? Okay, even Edgeworth doesn't believe you. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over. Well, it fell. No, not that one. Here we go. We're gonna do this one. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. You testified. Testify! You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct? I gotta go now, Hannah. I gotta lurk. No worries. Lurk away to your heart's content. Yes. And are you sure it fell? Bye, Alex. Thanks for hanging out with us. Are you sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there a problem with what I said? It's not some problem. It's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly why it's so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell on the guitar. You testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, hand slam dramatically. If that was true, the case should have got inside. Wait, what? If that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Fascinating. I thought he would have brought up the glass. That's very true. Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. Oh, here we go. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what's wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, then the glass shard should be inside, not outside. I really, it's been a while since we've seen just like a good crash out from one of these characters. We haven't seen like a good full-on crash out happen in a while. Hannah, I'm wrestling. Ooh, you won your state champion wrestling. Ooh, exciting. Congratulations. Heck yeah. Okay, what is your point, right? That's the case closed at the time the vase was knocked over. Is that all? Girl, no. No. Think back to what Miss Andrews testified. You will have a pound of crash out by the end of this case. I hope so. I want to get a good picture. I want to get a good screenshot. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Huh? Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. Then why bring the case? That may be, however, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Miss Wright, I think we do. I think we do need more details about the guitar case, because it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm gonna accidentally bring my case and forget my guitar, but at the same time, the actor, if you have a really important prop and you're leaving them behind, you're not gonna keep your job for long. But like, at this point, I'm getting suspicious. I have a bowling tournament tomorrow. Ooh, that's exciting. Good luck on your bowling tournament. Now the question is, testify! We're testifying, bet. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either. I mean, I'm pretty curious. I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Yes, Your Honor. Well, I mean, obviously, if we're gonna testify about a freaking guitar case, then this is the right way to go. I love Edgeworth. Edgeworth is cool. Edgeworth is really cool. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. But you were clear enough to get yourself a glass of juice and then just not drink it? I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Well, that's not a very strong statement. It looks like this wasn't a very important point. This wakefulness is such a familiar feeling by now, it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll go ahead and start the cross-examination. Using any way to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. Oh, Edgeworth, how I missed you. Oh, how I love you. But also, I'm gonna smack you across the face. Oh, God. Okay, hold on a minute. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Guitar case. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must. Okay, you know what? Let's just push everything. Pushing everything. Pushing everything. So you opened the guitar case then? Yes. Well, maybe. It's a shame Ace Attorney doesn't give you the option to kiss Edgeworth. If only. Why did you open the case? Huh? Miss Carita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. Yeah, that is weird. What's the name of the song for Drop It? In all honesty, hold on, let me check. The name of the song it's giving me is Drop It. I think if you look up just Drop It, then bass drop, you should be able to find it. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I do. Me and my friends are gonna get together. We're gonna go have a little Galentine's Day just with us, and I'm super excited. As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the body, she was dazed. Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was all right or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? But getting back on topic. Yeah, there's no reason to care about the guitar in the first place. The case was empty after all. No, there's something weird here. You said you don't remember, but then you specifically remember pouring a glass and then putting it down? Make up your mind, woman. During your testimony, did you remember those events clearly? Oh, well, you see. Are you sure you are the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Well, Miss Andrews? Yes, it was me. Okay, so she did open the case. Interesting. Was there something important in the guitar? That's the question, isn't it? It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why even touch it? Did we not check the guitar case for also handprints? Also press. Was it really empty? Ooh. It was just, I was wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Jeez, sorry. But what if it wasn't the guitar in the case? What if it was something else? Jeez. Sorry, I missed your last stream. No worries, welcome in. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the body? Can we look at the guitar case? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's examine. Okay, we can't examine it. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. But wait a minute. She didn't open... Wait a minute. She didn't open the case because it only has Karida's fingerprints. Wait a minute. Come on, Phoenix. So wait, she admitted in, hold on. She admitted at the first, okay, come on. She admitted here that she had touched the case. So, if I display the case and show that we only have Karida's fingerprints, she's not the one who did it, so why would she lie about that? Again, why would you lie if you're innocent? Okay, so hold on, I was dazed. I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. I'm gonna present the case here. I'm presenting the case right here. Objection! Here we go. Okay, that was the right area. There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear Watson. Because the only fingerprints on the case are those of the victim. Ah! I really want to see someone crash out, and I'm kind of hoping it's gonna be her, but at the same time, that's a really mean thing to say. What is it, Miss Andrews? Oh, here we go. You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints because I touched the case. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time? Gloves? Why would you be wearing gloves at the time? It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. You didn't have gloves on! You didn't have gloves on! Actually? Oh, I got you! Okay, whatever, it's fine. Now I remember I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. I see. No, that's strange. That's suspicious. That's weird. Anyway. Why is that strange? Did she get through talking about a glass? Yeah, she just said she had fingerprints on the glass. Yeah, why would you all of a sudden be wearing gloves if there's fingerprints, your fingerprints on the glass? I have your proof right here, this wine glass. The wine glass? You left your fingerprints very clearly on this glass. There you go. You dummy! Anyway. Oh my god. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? Duh. How are you? Been a little— Oh, hi there. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. That you just put your gloves back on just to open a guitar case? Oh, she broke her oh, she got new glasses. What was that expression though? She went, ah, and then her glasses broke and then she just got a new pair. I mean, good for you, honey. But I bet your insurance company hates you. Because can you imagine how hard it is to break a pair of— Actually, you know what? I can't imagine how hard it is to break a pair of glasses. I don't have glasses. Hi there, welcome in. Order. Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. What do you mean? I believe— Oh, excuse me. So sorry. Oh, how rude. Woo. Hi there. I believe that guitar case plays a very important— Oh, hiccups. Oh boy. Hold on. Woo. Hooey. Okay. But it's just an empty case. I wonder if it really was empty though. But the guitar, the bright red guitar was at the studio. Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. You don't mean it was the bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. What do you mean? Why are you still thinking about a guitar? It would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case. On a side note, the only pair of glasses I've ever broke because a butthead sat on them. Aw, lame. Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided. Misguided what? Excuse you? No, Your Honor. Please recall what Miss Andrews had testified, that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. Yeah, so why is it open now? However, it's wide open in the photo of the crime scene. I've broken a couple pairs of glasses by falling asleep on them. Well, what do you know? I'm sure this guitar has some relation to the murder. Who texted me? Okay. If you are so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow oh god, I can't read this. Okay. Hi there, welcome in. Yesterday I got a fever at school. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dude, fevers are never fun. Enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with the murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Well, let's suppose for a second— Now hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second. That the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. The bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean to suggest that a bright black guitar was in the case? I love how they're going through all the colors. They're going to go through all the colors of the rainbow of what was possibly in the case. So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty, is that right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Oh, Edgeworth, how I missed you. Oh, wait, let me save it. I can't save. What was in the case at the time of the murder? Am I supposed to have it? Oh boy, am I supposed— Oh, wait a minute. Is this where I'm about to expose the fact that she was looking for the suicide note? Oh, am I looking for the suicide note? Oh, is this a suicide note? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Was the guitar case used as another thing for luggage, like cloth? What do you mean cloth? Maybe? Want a hint? Yeah, because I'm trying to decide if it's going to be this suicide report or if it's going to be something different. I love your videos. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Oh my goodness. Not the knife. It's not going to be the picture. Cause strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. What's happened so far? I fell asleep because of how late it is. We're trying to figure out here what could have been in the guitar case. Because the guitar case is a very important topic. Because obviously, it's a very important topic here. Let's see. Is it supposed to be the... Because I don't have his scarf. What if he had a spare samurai costume? But why would he have a picture? Why would he have a spare costume of the nickel samurai in his own room? That's of the murder. And then this is of him leaving. Now, wait a minute. Whose room had all the flowers in front of it? Whose room had all the flowers? Because was it Karaida or was it on guard? I want to say it was Karaida, wasn't it? I finally watched Iron Lung. Heck yeah, it's good. On guard was supposedly asleep during the time of the murder, but was seen leaving. So that is Karaida's room. But why would he have the Nickel Samurai costume? What? Why would he have the Nickel Samurai? Wait a minute. And he was wearing his costume. But they're not friends, they're rivals. Is it supposed to be the picture? Because I don't have the actual costume on me. The only thing I have is the picture. Part of me... Is that gonna be the report? Or it's gonna be... Well, wait, how did I get this report again? No, that's right, it was given to me. That's right. It was given to me by, Gumshoe. I don't know. Present the picture? Okay. This is a photograph. Yes, but what's important is what's in that picture, Your Honor. In the picture? That's so weird. Why would he have a spare costume of the Nickel Samurai? Unless he stole it. Unless he stole it. It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is... Inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume. What? He's just like, what? Anyway. But no, seriously, why would he have it? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right? Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone else see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? There it is, there it is. Okay. I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. Okay, so that photo was right. Order, order. The Nickel Samurai was having a press conference that night, so something on guard said he had no knowledge of. That's right, he didn't have knowledge of the press conference. It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we? You're almost at 1 million. I am almost at 1 million subscribers on YouTube. That's a crazy number. Anyway, I really want to do, that reminds me, I really want to record a Q&A for YouTube. So YouTube, keep an eye out for that happening. Nice job, Phoenix. Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. That's a beautiful strategy. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Met on Guard's. Why would something of the defendant's be in the victim's room? Well, now Edgeworth's actually asking the honest question. And inside the guitar case of all places. True. That is a little baffling. Maybe Andrew borrowed the costume to go to the press conference? Maybe? What I want to figure out is how did it end up in the guitar case? What was, oh, can I save it? Can I save? Here we go, we're gonna save here. Because we could say it was stolen. It was either a spare or it was stolen. Because if I can remember, On Guard didn't sleep in his costume. Did he? I don't remember him saying he slept in his costume. I honestly can't remember. Did he sleep in the costume or no? I don't think so. Did he? God, no, I can't even remember because I don't have like a photo evidence of it. I want to say it was stolen. Did he say he slept in it? How did he get a spare? I already saved, so we're gonna do spare. Mr. On Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one. What? Then are you saying that on the night of the murder, There were 2 nickel samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And how do you explain the costume inside the guitar case? If Andrew and what's-his-face Okay, how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. Interesting. But why? The victim, Mr. Kurita, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare with him? Also, how did he get a spare? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar... Well, actually, I know exactly how he could have done it. He could have done it with Andrew. And therein lies the stickening point. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Oh, my monologue is inner, alright. I just can't solve things half the time. Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai's spare costume? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. Oh god, can I save? Hold on. Saving. Save. Spastic saving has saved me so many times. Also, I got a snack time. Oh. Hold on. This is like the pinnacle of the stream, but I want to enjoy more cashews. Oh. Wow. Wow. I was hungrier than I thought. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. You good? They're very yummy, yummy cashews. I actually love cashews. That and I needed to switch up my snack option. Don't get me wrong. I still love those little hazelnut sticks. But sometimes you just gotta pick a better option. This is what I think. Could it be for the press conference ticket? Because Matt didn't know that the press conference was happening. So he could have easily put on the samurai costume and taken the Nickel Samurai's place while he was sleeping because he didn't know it was happening. I'm gonna try it. What is this? On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. Apparently, I need to stream in the background to lock in. I've written 5 pages since stream started. I am a fantastic background noise. You want to do homework? Put me on in the background. You want to wash dishes? Put me on in the background. You want to eat cashews? Put me on in the background. Have you seen the live action How to Train Your Dragon? No, I haven't seen it yet. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? Also, making up, excuse you? I like nuts. You know what? I totally get you. Cashews are delicious. Did you know that cashews are actually supposedly from a fruit? What fruit? I have no idea. But apparently they come from one. I just don't know what fruit. I think it's a pear. No, pear doesn't sound right. Where do you come from? I know they come from a fruit. I just don't know which one. There's a lot of them out there. What struck me as strange was that Mr. Ungard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. It's from a pepper? It's from apples. How do you make cashews out of apples? Oh, here we go. But how can that be? The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was set up. In other words, by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Carita himself. For drama, strawberries are nuts. Look it up. Is a strawberry nut. Huh? Well, interesting. It's not a berry, but it's an accessory fruit. I have chocolate-covered strawberries upstairs. I just remembered. Oh, I can't wait to have some chocolate-covered strawberries. Okay, we gotta get through this. I want to have a chocolate-covered strawberry, but we're gonna finish the stream first. Cashews originate from the tropical Anacardium occidental tree, native to coastal Brazil. They grow attached to the bottom of a bright red or yellow. Oh, it's a cashew apple. Oh, so it does come from an apple. Not a typical red apple, but a different apple. Got it. Got it. The victim, yes. The spare nickel samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Kurita was going to hold the conference as the nickel samurai. Ooh, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. He was going to dress up as the nickel samurai and hold a conference? I'm gonna paint a picture of the cashew apple on the Discord. Perfect. Why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at the conference. Also, hi there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Netflix now has the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, awesome. Aaron's Discord is up and working now. Oh, heck yeah, they got it working. Awesome, awesome. I know sometimes I still struggle with Discord, so I'm glad Aaron got it figured out. Yeah, what did he intend to reveal? The nickel samurai was going to confess something. I gotta go, sorry, it's getting late. No, that's actually so fair. I hope you have a good night. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that Juan Kurita, posing as the nickel samurai, was going to speak about Matt on guard. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Can we have a movie night stream one day? I don't think I'm allowed to stream movies on YouTube. There might be some copyright laws related to that. I guess that is what it would mean. But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure. Full disclosure. Water. Whew. Okay. Miss Andrews? I can see why you're pros at what you do. Pardon? Yes, just as you say. The press conference was set up by Juan. Oh, so you knew about this. Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this. I was the one who asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was me. So you're admitting to isn't lying on the stand in a court of law a punishable offense? Or I guess it's not a punishable offense for those who have money. Apparently! Anyway. Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. He was going to ruin him? Huh. Fascinating. Guys, remember, please try not to spam in the YouTube chat. I'm not reading comments out loud, but I am still reading them. But if you start spamming, you're gonna get put in timeout. I feel like a mom every time I say that. Go to the corner, you're in timeout. Okay. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What? So wait, what secret does Matt have? It is a violation of copyright law. What did I say? A violation of copyright law to live stream a movie on YouTube without permission from the owner. Oh, that makes sense. Lying on court has up to 5 years, and that's a lot of money in fines. That's a lot of money in fines. Okay, and do you know what the secret of Mr. On Guard's is, Miss Andrews? That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Are you sure about that? I'm probably coming off quite suspicious to everyone. A little bit. But that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. On Guard. And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could please tell us the truth about your behavior. Yes, Your Honor. I understand. Now I'm just getting confused. Now I'm just getting sick and now my brain is just hurting. What do you mean protecting Matt? From the moment I saw the scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what. and he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course, the button and the knife. But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt I had to protect him. Well, that doesn't make sense. That card she's always spinning is driving me nuts. See, that's the same card that Maya has. I think that this woman and the killer who kidnapped Maya, remember guys, Maya's kidnapped, they're in cahoots. And not the fun kind of cahoot where you play in class to skip half the periods and go home early. This is the kind of cahoots that goes wrong. Anyway, this does count for everything. I heard Addams Family musical and I said, I do. Addams Family is good. I always did love the first Addams Family movie. I'm not a huge fan of the animated. It's fine, but like the live action is just chef's kiss. Absolutely chef's kiss. Well, I am the logical type. We're finally seeing her true self. She's more nervous than a scared rabbit. Also water. If the defense can find no fault with this testimony, I'm ready to make a ruling. Please keep that in mind as you cross-examine Mr. Wright. Looks like somehow everything swung to the opposite end of the scale again. Ooh, that's tricky. That's tricky. She pulled a fast one on us, being like, well, I had to protect him. But it's obvious that he was the murderer. But it's not. I like the second Addams Family movie, Addams Family Values. I love that one so much. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. He had to kill Juan no matter what. I'm just gonna read through all this again. Confirmed by the evidence, the button and the knife, but I'm Matt's manager. I felt that I had to protect him. So hold on a minute. Let me go back. Can I do this any faster? I cannot. Okay. Here we go. Why would you think Matt was the murderer? Would you say that was your intuition speaking to you? Don't confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. Yikes. If you want to prove that someone did something, you need 3 things. 3 things? A motive, an opportunity to commit the crime, finally, decisive evidence. And if you think these 3 things through, the answer becomes quite clear. You should have already known that, Phoenix. They didn't teach that to us in school, at least not from what I remember. May I continue? Interesting. Big stretch again because of my arm. Why did he have to kill him no matter what? That doesn't make any sense. Would you say this need came from the press conference? Yes. Do you know why Juan chose that event and the hotel for the conference? Because that was when he could cause the most damage to the public's beloved Matt on guard. And you knew of this plan, didn't you, Miss Andrews? Yes, because I was the one who set up the conference and prepared the costume. But I'm sure Mr. Angard himself didn't know anything about the conference. Oh, really? Can you show me any proof that he didn't know about the press conference? Anyway, the important thing... Oh, way to dodge the question. The important thing here is that the information was not in your testimony. If a manager thought their person committed a crime, wouldn't they be more likely to throw them to the police? Yeah, why not just throw them to the police, grab the cash, and then get out of there? That would make the most sense. Miss Andrews, please correct your testimony. Grasping at straws now, are we, Mr. Wright? Don't you start copying Edgeworth. See? Now what do you mean you can't prove you're right? Did he do something to hurt or betray you personally? Why do you ask? You were the one who helped Mr. Corrido with his press conference. And that event was supposed to bring down Mr. Angard, yet you still helped him out. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Now you're just contraindicating yourself. What team are you on? Right wing or left wing? Is this a yes or a no? Is this a black or a white? Ice cream or brownies, which is a beautiful combo. Anyway, the person on the trial right now is Mr. Angard. What the witness was thinking, helping the victim with his plan, is none of our concern. Actually, no, it's all of our concern, so why do I keep doing this to myself? Actually, no, there's a lot of questions here. If the manager thought, if they thought they committed a crime, they would just, turn them in. He didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time. You literally just said he was sleeping. Didn't you testify that Mr. Angard was asleep? You said he was taking a nap in his room. So you're telling me now that was a lie so you could cover for Mr. Angard? I'm not telling you anything of the sort. When I went to get him for the show, he honestly was sleeping. However, as to whether he was sleeping the entire time, that I cannot say. I was too busy setting up the stage at the time. I keep trying, but I can find no flaw. I'm finding a lot of flaws. Why would you want to help set up the downfall of your own clients, but then turn around and be like, oh, this guy's dead. Now I have to help him. What? I'm confused. I can't say the same for some people in this courtroom, however. The judge is glaring straight at Mia. He's glaring at you, smart guy. Yeah, no, he's not glaring at Mia. My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, the button and the knife. Now, why would that confirm... Now, wait a damn minute. You can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. Speaking of the knife, why would he get strangled? And why didn't we check the knife for fingerprints? Did we not check the knife for... I don't think we checked the knife for fingerprints. Also, who strangles a man and then stabs him? You can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage. Then, what about the button? The button? It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. You're talking about this button, correct? That button was found in the pleats of Matt's hakama, isn't that correct? I would think that makes it very decisive evidence. Does it? Oh, my controller? Hold on. Pumperin. I got this from Game Freak. Not sponsored again, but still. Game Freak. It's actually really cute. I am loving it. Ugh. Looks like you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wrights. Anyway, please fix your testimony. Blah, blah, blah. Thank goodness Mia can still look at me. With an icy stare, yes. Mr. Andrews, for Miss Wright's sake, please add this information to your testimony. So, it's too long for my attention span. In all honesty, I'm kind of losing it too, because now I'm just getting confused. That button was torn off. Are we sure about that? Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna put Luna to sleep. Have a good night, Mystery! Put Hamilton on in the background? I wish I could. I really do wish I could. Also, snack time! Y'all are gonna have to read this because I'm gonna keep munching for a minute. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out because I think... Okay, present something here? Was ripped from his costume, found in the... I'm getting confused. My YouTube did not tell me about this stream. How dare you, YouTube? Sorry, Hannah, I'm bored, so I'm playing a game while this plays in the background. I mean, that's okay. You don't have to watch a stream if it makes you bored. I don't know. It's like a part of me understands this definitely isn't the most exciting game, especially when it takes so long to get to the answer, but it's like, you don't have to tell me you're bored. It's okay. You can just stop watching. I'll be making a D&D gameplay with you in the background. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really know what to present here. Do I present the button or do I present the knife? The button or the knife? The button or the knife? I'm confused. What do I have? The the autopsy. That's right. I forgot I had that. Okay. Objection. Here we go. Here we go. What color will you dye your hair next? I actually want to keep it as purple for a while. I just have to re-dye my hair. This is the victim's autopsy report. It clearly states the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf. Strangulation? The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died. A car accident just happened? Oh my goodness. Call the police. Call someone. Call the ambulance if someone's hurt. One of my friends is at the DC Twice concert right now. Oh, lucky dog. I heard that the Twice, like buying Twice tickets was pretty much the same as winning the lottery. Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off of the costume when? After the knife was stabbed into the victim. Exactly. Which means what? It's impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle, because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. Oh, here we go. That's right, Miss Andrews. There is no... God. Okay. I do love this game for the dramatics, but at the same time, it's like, they really make you go down to the nitty gritty, which was, it's what makes take this so long. It takes it so long. Is that it's like, oh man, this dude was murdered, but look at this button. I can't, it takes forever. Oh, that's why I've been playing this game for a year and I haven't even finished the trilogy. Oh my god. Okay, this button was consciously pulled off the victim's already dead body. Also, why did you have to leave the knife in his shoulder? Order, order. What's the meaning? There we go. I'm watching while playing a game. Oh, it's okay. What's the meaning of this, right? But I also do understand if this playthrough specifically can come off as a little, like, mundane. Because, again, it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of words. Half the time, I don't even know what these words mean. The button was torn off the body after the victim had already died. What does that change? Also, why is it raining? Oh, it's raining. Oh, okay, it's raining. Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve? What purpose? We now know this button was not turned off during the fight. So the murderer took time and effort to purposefully rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it? Haha! Framing! Does this mean you know what the modern... Do I know? Hold on. Saving. Okay, what's the answer here? To have a memento of the crime, to pin... I'm pretty sure it's to pin the crime on guard, because that would make the most sense. A memento? No, that's stupid. To pin the crime? That seems a little more. What state do you live in? A state of constant anxiety. I don't show it, but I'm constantly worried about everything going on both in my life and outside of the world. Also, Colorado. Pin the crime on guard. Here we go. Okay, that was the right answer. I got it. I'm gonna be 13 in 14 days. Oh, happy early birthday. I guess I think Hannah lost her bind. Can she see or is she blind? I'm a very slow person. I'm a very slow person. I am both. I'm reading the comments. I see you guys on YouTube. I see you right here. If I'm not reading your messages out loud, I promise that doesn't mean I'm not reading them. There's only one logical reason to do something like that. It was to pin the crime. Oh my god. The one thing about talking for this long is that eventually it gets to my throat and I get like, I don't know why, but I get super congested. I don't know why I'm getting congested. That's weird. Maybe it's because of the rain coming in. Does that ever happen to you guys? Do you ever get like congested with the temperature? Not the temperature, but like the pressure change? Oh god, why? Okay. Pin the crime on guard. Sorry, but I don't know why that's so funny. There's no way anyone would put a bloodied button in their own pants. Also, hydrate. Thank you. That's right. Mr. On Guard was set up by the real killer, of course. What if the real killer was the killer? Because we don't know where the second samurai costume is. Here we go. Here we go. And the real murderer is... Well, Mr. Wright, who's the real killer? That's what I've been trying to solve for the past, like, month, in all honesty. Okay, who's the killer? Finally. I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. The real killer. The person who planned to frame Mr. On Guard. Oh, I can't even select the killer. The killer isn't even in my inventory. Present the blonde lady? Okay, so yeah, Adrian. Adrian, I'm pretty sure you're the murderer. I'm pretty sure it was Adrian. Miss Adrian Andrews. I choose you. You are Mr. Karaita's killer. What? That's a pathetic. Really? That's your shocked? I've been really. Order, 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 Mr. Wright. This is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge? I have a lot of evidence, actually. A car accident happened behind my house. Yeah, you said that earlier, but did you, like, call the police? Is anyone hurt? Any evidence? All of the evidence points to Miss Andrews. Literally all of it. How preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me. I can't, can I? Would you care to test me? Then what about the knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. Boom! Get her! Also, how many spare glasses do you have? Then, what? What about the button that was found in Matt's Hakama? This button was removed from the victim's body after he already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found the body or the killer. However, if Mr. On Guard was the real killer, there is no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama. I think it's Hakama. Stole one of my mom's zero sugar monsters. It's the new flavor, ultra wild passion. I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot of like ads for, or at least memes for monsters. So I guess this is my sign to get a monster. Oh no, don't be sick. Oh, is everybody getting sick? Oh no, is everybody getting sick? Don't get sick, people. I know it's hard. The only person who could have put this button into the, oh my god, the pants! I'm just gonna call it the pants! Is the person, oh maybe I shouldn't call it the pants, because it's technically not pants, it's a specific type of clothing, so it's called Hakama. I'm just gonna call it the outfit. What about the empty guitar case? Again, that is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. Ooh, scandalous. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna appreciate the artwork here. Look at, it looks nice. Look at that artwork. The costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews. No, oh, she's starting to break. Ooh, she's starting to break. She's starting to break. It's happening. But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time. Ooh, that's right. Shake my head. Anyway, that's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her, why? 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 Anyway, so to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. AKA, the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposefully left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic day's discoverer of a dead body. Ooh, smart. And to top it all off, there's the photo. Yeah, she looks really short in that. A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this nickel samurai is Mr. On Guard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Oh, she's about to start breaking down crying, isn't she? Hold on. I'm gonna get a picture of that. Anyway, okay, speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Well, that's rude. Please stop. Oh, she's about to break. Well, how about it, Miss Andrews? I've got her this time. She's gonna compose herself, and then she's gonna be like, not bad, I swear. Okay, Jez, you already told us that a car accident happened. I hope you called someone, maybe an ambulance if someone is hurt. Miss Andrews? Is she about to confess? I refuse to testify. Ooh, what was that? There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. Oh, there we go, there we go. Well, yes, you're absolutely correct, Miss. Oh, she's trying to weasel her way out. Again, if you're innocent, you have nothing to hide. Anyway, okay. You're absolutely correct, Miss Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. by allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. Is that a real law? Yeah, is that real? Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on this. Oh, is that what pleading the fifth means? God, I actually didn't know. Also, why do you think Pearl did it? Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. On Guard's room. Adrian Andrews. Oh, Von Karma. I'm glad you got shot! If you don't remember, Von Karma got shot. Anyway, Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right. And then she thinks. My whole family got COVID except for me. Thank you, immune system. Dude, COVID, no fun, no bueno. I've had it twice. Actually, maybe 3 times. It's been a minute. That's it. That's when Francisca planted this idea into her head. She must have told Miss Andrews to not testify if things looked bad. You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one thing you haven't done. Something I haven't done? Anyway, what's wrong, right? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence? No. I have one more trick up my sleeve, maybe. Let me see. Actually, yeah, why do I have a map of the Gatewater Hotel? We haven't even used this. We haven't even used the map. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna save again. Spastic saving. Spastic saving. There we go. Okay. What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless. What? Nani? Anyway, everything you have proven is circumstantial. Circumstantial? Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. Pearl did it and not Andrew. Why are we blaming Pearl? Why are we blaming it? How old is Pearl again? Hold on. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder. Oh, you don't even know. Wait, do you know? Wait, yes you do. Oh, there's a reason. Oh, there's a reason. Oh, I have a reason. Oh, I have a reason. Let me save here. Spastic saving. Spastic saving. Are you gonna buy Iron Lung on DVD or digitally? Depends on if there's any like bonus content with DVD. I honestly haven't bought a DVD in years. So, did you want to kill him? I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. But Miss Andrews, if you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think? Maybe so, or maybe not. There's nothing to prove either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. No! She's taking that defendant attitude again! Mia, what should we do? Somehow, we've landed in the worst possible situation. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Interesting! Mount Lady or Miss Midnight? Oh, I love both. I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify. Well, this is lame because, like, you made us go through this whole thing and then right when I had you on the ropes, you said, I don't want to testify? Girl, be so for real. But that's not true. In this situation, there's only one thing this court can do, and that is to declare a recess. Recess? I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We don't have a tomorrow. The sun won't come out tomorrow because Maya is gonna die by tomorrow. Pearl is acting Pearl is acting too kind and think of it, she would have told us to tell someone to go with Maya so she did not get kidnapped. Pearl is literally, actually, hold on. Pearl is 8 years old. What is Pearl gonna do? I do not think Pearl murdered this man. Are you going to get the Honkai Star Rail skins in Fortnite? God, it's been a while since I played Honkai Star Rail. I'll have to take a look at them. Maybe. I'm definitely thinking about it. If we don't get a not guilty verdict by today, then... Oh, here we go. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial? Continue the trial! Speaking of Miss Midnight, I love the whole fandom when we saw nothing. For which part? Because when I think of Miss Midnight, there's a lot of things I think of sometimes. But I also do love Miss Midnight. Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about him. This is not about a man, Edgeworth. I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... Oh, does he not know? Does he not know? It's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is... It is not impossible for this trial to continue. Ooh, he's not on your side anymore. He's on my side. Take that. Anyway, okay. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you? It's true Miss Andrews holds the rights against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. Also, why is there something on my eye? Oh, that's right. I had assumed that's what happened. I had assumed that Edgeworth knew what was going on with Maya. But it sounds like he doesn't know, so he's not part of the whole setup. That's very true, but actually, there is one little thing I'm curious about. Miss Andrews. Ooh, she's getting nervous. When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Yes, and I can't help but think how unnatural this is. Oh, but when I brought it up, it's an issue, right? Right? Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, no stirrings of glass of juice. So, my actions were unusual, but I've already... Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect. Testify? Testify! Anyway, Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. Fascinating. I don't even know if any of these are like actual laws. They probably are. Who knows? Who knows? In all honesty, who knows? I don't know what this is about, Edgeworth. I don't know what's about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. Should I stay or should I go? Anyway. I mean, he already came back, so I can be happy with that. I can just be happy with Edgeworth coming back. The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please. We should make a club for single people. Party in the club. Final full of... That would be fun. What would it be called? Single Pringles? No. I do want Pringles, though. I'm hungry. Did I eat today? I didn't have dinner. I didn't eat before I streamed. What do I want? I have chocolate strawberries. But I need food. I need to eat something. What am I going to do for dinner? I'll figure that out here later. I asked out my crush and she said yes. Ew, Charlie, that's exciting. Okay, when I found the body. Yeah, what happened? That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself. You poured out a glass of juice for the dead man? Is that what she's about to tell me? She's about to be like, this is for you. Pours the juice. That's stupid. Who would do something like that? I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. You're lying! Anyway, to be honest, I thought he fainted or something. You thought he fainted with a knife in his chest? Really? When I realized he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower. No, really? Like side-eye like crazy. You are such a liar. You poured that glass of juice for the victim? Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial. Girl, this is a dead body we're talking about. Nothing is trivial. Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with the testimony, there's nothing left. I know. She's confused. She is confusing, and that's why she's doing so good at this. She's really keeping us on our toes. What heck is going... Edgeworth, what is going on inside your head? Cue, Inside Out. Anyway. Now then, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. So, I can't find anything to incriminate her? Or because I'm not allowed to, right? Or is that how it works? I don't know. What are you playing? It's Ace Attorney. Okay, when I found the body. That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the The thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the beginning. I'm convinced this girl is the killer. Me too, because why would you, one, lie about every single thing in your testimony, and then say, I do not want to be trialed? If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear. But if you have something to hide, fear will be your enemy. That's not a saying. I just want her to fess up already. Anyway, glass of juice. I didn't pour it for myself. But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right? Of course not. Then who did you pour it for? Mr. Wright, there is a rhyme and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you? In other words, Wright, be quiet and listen. That's rude. I couldn't have said it better myself. What case are you on? Right now, my case is... I'm on episode 4, Farewell, My Turnabout, part 2 of 2, the trial. So we're at the... We're literally at the hour and a half mark, and I don't think we're even close to finishing this. I really don't even think we're close to finishing this. If you had a VR, you should play UG Early Access. Unfortunately, I do not have a VR headset. That is the dream purchase years down the line. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. So it was a mess? Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr. Kurita? Ooh. Anyway. I understand your frustrations in not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, find yourself some evidence. And then, what did you see next, witness? You can present the crime scene photos from one of the statements. Slumped over, tired looking in the corner. Something tells me something is telling me to present the photo right here of him slumped over in the corner. Something's telling me something in my brain, because there's still something not right about this. Everything is knocked over. Also, how could you not see the knife in his shoulder? It's a golden knife on a blue costume. It's kind of a dead giveaway. When's my birthday? My birthday's in August. Would you date Aizawa or Mike? Peace and love present, Mike. Aizawa. Anyway, okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, what day is my birthday? Sorry, August 22nd. Would Kirishima cosplay as Knuckles from Sonic? Oh, 100%. It's basically the same character, different font. Maybe that's not the right photo. Hold on a minute. How many photos do I have? Oh, I got another hydrate. Oh, August 22nd is your birthday? Ooh, happy birthday to you too. Got a birthday twin. This was the picture after the murder. But how did she see the body and not think he was dead? Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Hold on, did I save? I'm gonna save again, because I'm gonna present the photo right here, because I'm pretty sure this is where I need to bring it up. Because what do you mean? You're gonna see a man with a knife in his chest and think he's not dead. Girl, you have glasses. I don't know how good your vision is, but I'm pretty sure you can see the knife. Okay, that was wrong. Oh, wrong button, sorry. wrong button. Hold on a minute. No. Okay, so that's not where the photo is. Juan was sitting slumped over, tired looking. The thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. Let me push this really quick. What did cross your mind? I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand Prix. And then felt tired after his rampage, so he decided to take a nap. Even though his bed was like right there. That's what I thought. So you didn't think he was dead at all? That's stupid. What do you mean you didn't think he was dead at all? Okay, hold on a minute. Typically I try to stream for a max of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 at the most. But I really want to try and get this finished tonight. So we're going to be going for as long as it possibly takes. Whew. You should play Genshin again. It's good updates recently. Oh man, I haven't played Genshin in the longest time. In all honesty, I probably have to restart the game. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. So... okay, it wasn't that one. I think it might be this one. I think it might be this one for the photo. I'm gonna double check the photo. Yeah, this one right here. Present. Objection! There we go. Okay, it was this one. It was this one. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him? No, not at all. Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body? It'd be kind of hard to not look at that man and think he's dead. What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Koraita's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that he was a dead man. Well, you see... yeah, no, I've never met a bro who's just chilling with a friggin' knife in his shoulder. I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And there's and then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Your point is, Miss Andrews, your testimony is all one giant lie. You're dang right it is. Okay, and your lie has proven one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer. Oh, she's about to break down crying, isn't she? Oh, there she goes. No! It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt on guard, is not guilty after all. But that's impossible! You're wrong! Miss Andrews, try to have some composure. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt. I swear, he's the one who killed Juan. But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself. That's because... Anyway. Okay, hold on a minute. Miss Andrews, I will give you one final chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you? Oh boy. I don't want to say anything. There we go. I refuse to testify. There we go. There we go. Then there's no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matt on guard innocence has been clearly demonstrated. Is it over? Nani? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Now then, I would like to hand down my verdicts for Mr. Matt on guard. Objection! Girl! I swear to God, Your Honor. The prosecution feels it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time. What? The reason is quite simple. Choo-choo-choo. This witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. Fascinating. Fascinating. At this point, I can't tell who is what or why is how or when is where. Up is down, left is right, yes is no, and bingo. The absolute real truth? What are you... Witness? Don't you understand yet? Huh? I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through silence, Matt on guard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party. That's a lie. I don't believe you, girl. This is a court of law. This is literally a court of law. Even though most of the most ridiculous stuff has happened here. I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty. Wait, what in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it? I can't speak about it. I'm too scared. It's Franziska von Karma. Huh? Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself. Ooh, that's depressing. Then right now, Miss Andrews is literally low-key breaking down. Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Miss von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt on guard will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now and is clinging on to them. Then what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. But Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? Actually, I don't think so. We have to get our not guilty. That's my only priority. But do we really want to put an innocent woman in jail? It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help. Please. Oh, no. Now I feel bad. Now I feel really bad. Sorry, I haven't been here for a few months. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Charlie. No worry. No worries. We're trying to figure out if this woman did a murder or not. Which I don't think so. The court can't continue like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right? I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. The real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying, right? Maybe? Come on now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Girl, how does that one song go? Am I a man or am I a muppet? Anyway, my very specific form of autism loves this game. I would love if it went a little faster. I don't think she killed, I don't think she did kill him, and there's no way someone with her personality could have killed him. I mean, I don't know about that, but I think that we have to testify. Anyway, okay, let's do it. Force Andrews to testify. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around it. I don't think she's hiding something. Oh, well then was I supposed to do not guilty? Son of a... Okay, guys, I don't think he actually strangled himself. What? He would have been her last connection to Celeste. Why would she kill him? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, if I pick the wrong answer, then we're probably gonna get the bad ending. So do I go back and just say, get the not guilty verdict? Could Old Bag been the mastermind? She saw her new favorite actor lose? Maybe. Old Bag was in front of the room, as she stated before. Okay, hold on. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you're really hiding. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Not really, but we're gonna go for it. Sure, Mr. On Guard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end? Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me. Oh, she's so panicky. Oh, I did pick the right choice. Oh, sick. Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth. You're wrong. Uh-oh. Are we about to put an innocent woman in jail? What a shame. Huh? I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However, what now? Why are you keeping me on the edge of my seat? Just say what you want to say. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be free. Anyway, Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. Disclose what? Also, hold on. Fix my back. Neither choice mattered, really. Edgeworth would have convinced her to testify. Oh, it didn't matter? Oh, okay. Now I feel silly. Mr. Edgeworth? This witness? How should I put this? Oh, man. Oh, come on. Don't be bringing up her. Oh, no. Don't be bringing that up. And because of this illness, she has tried. Oh, come on, man. She's trying to commit suicide in the past. Come on, man. Don't be revealing that. I wasn't going to do it. I didn't want to do it. Please stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. I mean, I had it too. That's low. That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? dark. I will now reveal to the courts the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Oh! Okay, now you're just being a dick. The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people knows about her, it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop, I beg you. If people find out, I'll... Okay, hold on. We just got into an ad break on Twitch. If we're about to go into something really insane here, then I wanna give people on Twitch the chance to see it, because I think we're about to break open the case right here. Does anyone watch romance anime and want another good one to watch? Watch, what's the name of the anime? It's like the flower blooms with dignity. I think it's called The Wildflower Blooms with Dignity. I'm trying to remember the name specifically, but I did just watch the whole thing, so that's a good one. He is doing what he has to. He is doing what he has to, though. I mean, like, this is a bit much. I get it, it's for the case, but at the same time, it's going a bit too far. I have to go, but thank you for the opportunity to see the content. Oh, thank you for coming. Fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Sorry, not wildflower. Fragrant flower. Highly recommend it. It's amazing. If you could have one My Hero Academia character's power, who would it be? Or what would it be? I always say, okay, if I was in the world of My Hero Academia, I would love to have erasure, because then I could erase the quirk and get out of there scot-free. I probably wouldn't be a hero, because I'm not exactly the most physical person. But, if I was in my world, like the real world, here and now, I would probably want... I think I would want Ochako's quirk, zero gravity, or a flying quirk, but not like Hawk's. I don't want to have big wings on my shoulder. I can't even imagine how that dude sleeps at night when he got those big wings. I mean, technically he doesn't have them anymore, but I can't imagine how big those wings must be. Okay, break is over, ads are over, we're going in. Here we go. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips. That's dark. No matter what I have to do. Oh, I feel really bad. I feel bad. Will you tell the court yourself or shall I? Either is fine with me. This is sick and twisted. You're sick and twisted, Edgeworth, and I love you for it. But sick and twisted. But please help me. Aww. Nothing matters anymore. I feel like hold on. I'm about to put a trigger warning for suicide. Hold on. Actually, I should have done this from the very beginning. Hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, don't exit the stream. You're crazy. Oh, is it not going to let me fix the... Oh, okay, it's not going to let me fix... Okay, so, YouTube, this is the trigger warning, because unfortunately it will not let me add the trigger warning in the title of the stream. But I can add the title... Okay. But yeah, trigger warning, suicide, topics, very, very dark stuff. Okay, nothing matters anymore. Aww. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest. When I realized he was dead, that's when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then, I stabbed Juan's dead body with a knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to the room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai costume. Interesting. So you went back for the knife, stabbed him in the body. With the knife? But why would you do that? Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man. What? Crazy? Your own, like, agent? Your own person? It might take this court a little while to understand, but... Anyway. This is the truth. The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again. Just like last time? Yeah, last time! So Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Carita, in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime. Yeah, no, literally. What are we talking? I'm getting dizzy. My head is hurting. It might either be from the headset or my earrings that I'm still wearing, or just the fact that this game is a whole turn and twisty. I feel like I'm in a labyrinth. I mean, wasn't Miss Adrian supposed to be the real murderer? Yeah, wasn't that the whole point? Wasn't that the whole point of this whole game? If you could have a devil fruit from One Piece, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. I have to stew on that. A part of me wants either the gum fruit or the flame fruit. I was thinking about Chopper's fruit, but I have no reason to turn into a human considering. Yeah. Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination. I can't find anything wrong with their testimony, so press everything. I mean, the one thing I want to press is, you know what? We'll just go through it one at a time. I really thought he had fainted. Yada yada yada. You thought he was fainted. You could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck, but that scarf is a part of the Jammin Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up, and we went to pour the juice. Interesting, interesting. That's when I formulated my plan. Here we go. Here we go. What is this plan you had? Yeah, what was the plan? I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because Juan, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's what I thought. I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. Gonna push everything! Gonna push everything! That was so you could get the knife, correct? The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. How did you grab the knife and have none of your fingerprints? And ripped off the button. Let's go ahead and push that. Here we go. So you were the one who stabbed the victim with the knife. It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Yeah, usually when you hear that statement, it's about someone, you know, saving another life, aka My Hero Academia. Not in your case. Not in your case, no. Then when I stabbed Juan's body, I realized something. If I use the button somehow, I can make Matt look even more suspect. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Ungard's hakama. Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they? Interesting. I feel bad for her. I don't think she's the murderer. But now I'm trying to figure out who is. If this takes a third part, I'm actually gonna lose it. Because this is just taking so long at this point. When I finished and was returning... Oh, I didn't even read that. Hold on. Go back. Just when I finished and was returning to the room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. Here we go. What's the inconvenience? An inconvenience? There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway. Ah, Lotta. I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta. Maybe Da Killer is the killer? That's what I'm assuming. There was a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. That's Miss Oldbag for you. I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. Interesting, interesting. And that's why I ended up using the... I don't know what to... Man, I don't know what to do here. You were the one who prepared the costume, weren't you? Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I put it in Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? I got good news, my trip got canceled. It was a thing where you had to talk to lots of people, so I can stay now. Oh, yay! Anyway, well, I'm still trying to figure out. My brain is honestly hurting. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there. And what is this big secret? That I don't know. You don't know the secret? I thought that if I were to to leave Juan's room in the nickel samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume. I think we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Mr. Onguard's room and planted the button? Into Matt's hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. My word! What does all this mean? I don't know. I'm starting to get a headache. Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Onguard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. Ah, Francisca, huh? She said that I should under no circumstances confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words. I'm not sure about this. This is my brain is hurting. And it's like, what this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer. Son of a bitch. Wait, Your Honor! The defense Right. Girl, I'm trying to save Maya! It's pointless. At this point in time, it's not possible to indict Miss Andrews of anything. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. I still have, well, I guess that wouldn't be proof necessarily. And so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright. But Maya's literally about to die and no one knows. Please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for today. So I lost. Did I lose? That's his chair? What a gaudy chair. Oh. Today's trial. It's over. And I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I asked you something? Edgeworth? What is it? Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. It's had my interest for some time now. What exactly is it? Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Yeah, what is that? Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright, I remember just now, I found this in the room on that day. The room? She found it in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened, and no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. So basically, the killer is still out there and is most likely the one that kidnapped Maya. This is something we've known for like the whole time now, is that killer is the killer. Oh, I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. And you've just been fiddling with it this whole time? It was lying right there next to him. You found that card next to the victim's body? Behold, a Sprite that was not used until this point. Oh, I thought you were talking about the soda Sprite. Have y'all been noticing that a lot of restaurants are switching over to Starry instead of Sprite? Which isn't a bad thing. They're kind of the same. But still. It must be the killer, because Maya does have one. That reminds me, did Maya actually get out? Because she did break out of the closet, or did the killer catch her? We don't know where she is right now. I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it in my pocket. But it's not as if this card has any real evidence. Oh, any relevance to Juan's murder, right? Yeah, I guess not. But it's still a strange card, if you ask me. It's not a credit card. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Oh, here we go. Give it to me, hurry. Edgeworth? Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? This? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. Oh boy. I didn't mean to. What is it? What is this now? I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. Boots and cats and boots and cats. I really do like the music. Anyway, that card. What is it and what does it mean? Yeah, no, Edgeworth, if you got something to say. Girl, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Ugh. What time is it? It is 8:31. This next part is gonna take like 2 more hours tops. Ugh. Are you serious? Edgeworth, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Sure. We'll pause it here. And then we're gonna finish this on Sunday because my brain hurty. That was one of the most frustrating cases that we've been through. Oh my god. Okay, so Sunday we're gonna finish this because I want answers. I know, I didn't expect it to leave on a cliffhanger. I was really hoping this was going to be the last part. But apparently, fate decides. Oh my god. It's always a cliffhanger. Oh, okay. Fix my eyebrows. Okay, because in all honesty, I am not going to last for another 2 hours. My throat is already shot. Like, it's actually hurting to talk now. It's only 8. It's like 8:30 for me. But again, my throat is shot now. Having to speak for this entire stream really does put a strain on your voice. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this up on Sunday because it's cliffhanger after cliffhanger. This whole case is giving me a headache. A part of me just wants this to be over, truly. But another part of me, unfortunately, cannot do the voice. I cannot do all the talking, which technically I know I don't have to, but at the same time, it's like I don't just want to sit here silently. I'm actually already losing my throat. Oh my god, I'm losing my throat. I'm losing my voice already. This is literally one of the worst cliffhangers. This is why? Why couldn't it just be over? Also, who is the killer? Are they a crazed fan? Are they the father? Are they the son? Who are they? Who are you? Also, where's Maya? There's so many questions I never got answers to because we don't even know if Maya's okay. Apparently, Maya got out of there from the last time we saw her, but we don't even know if she actually escaped. We don't know anything. We don't know a damn thing. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to still figure out who the killer is and where Maya, who is the actual killer. Yeah, who is the actual killer? It's like, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so yeah, we gotta call it tonight because my throat cannot handle any more of Edgeworth. Not like that. Not like that. No. Okay, well, I'm too tired. That's another sign that we gotta stop, is I am too tired to properly form words. So, as per usual, YouTube, I will be saying goodnight to first. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and take this coming Sunday to finish this up. Again, I'm expecting like 2 hours. God knows it's probably gonna be 3. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, and we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish the second game in the trilogy, because I'm pretty sure that's the game we're on right now, is the second game. Actually, can someone fact check me on that? I don't know for sure. But I hope you guys have a great night. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so me and my friends are gonna be planning to go out, do some things. If I can do an earlier stream, I will let you guys know on Discord. If not, then we may just not be streaming on Saturday. So with that being said, everybody on YouTube, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your weekends, and I will see you definitely on Sunday, possibly on Saturday. Keep that in mind. So everybody on YouTube, have a good night, you guys. Bye. Oh, hiccups. Sorry. It's the cashews. Bye, everybody.